Hey guys, it's Rachel from The Little Green Lamb, and today I have my February favorites video. I decided to be early this week and post it this Friday as opposed to next Friday. February's not quite over, but these are the things I've been loving for the vast majority of the month. First, I'm going to start with, I think, entertainment because I have it first on my page. I'm looking at my agenda if I'm looking down. So I haven't had too many, like compared to months before, I haven't had too many different artists I've been listening to lately this month. For songs, I have a really good ballad, If I Come Back by Blue. I love that ballad. It's just so good. Then I started listening to Heartaches and Bad Days by Anthony Costa. Sorry seems to be the hardest word by Blue, and I actually found out this was an Elton John cover. I didn't know that for the longest time, and he actually sings on the track because it doesn't say featuring Elton John on it, as a lot of their songs or albums don't say that. So I found that very interesting, and I really loved the meld between them. And then I started listening to Straight to My Heart by Anthony Costa, which has been on my, on repeat for days. This Temptation by Blue, Can't Stop a River by Duncan James, Wrapped Up, Ollie Murs and Travie McCoy, and Heartful of Soul by, well, the album that I've been loving is Heartful of Soul by Anthony Costa. I've had this on repeat. It's only 39 minutes, so basically a commute to school because of leaving my house, getting to my classroom. I basically listened to almost the whole album, so I've been able to listen to it more than once in a day, and I've been really enjoying listening to it. He is one of the members of Blue, and if you've been watching my recent favorites, you know I've been obsessed with their music, and all of them actually have solo albums that they did within their break. And I got two this month, but I've only started listening to the Anthony Costa one. So yes, but I've been loving the album. It's more like ballady than like pop, like dance infused tracks, but I really do enjoy it. And moving on to TV shows. So, you know, it's been really cold outside, so it's been optimal TV watching time. Yeah, it's been really cold. But yeah, that's basically where it's going. I haven't been able to walk the dog lately because of the cold temperatures, because his little feet. So I've been missing that half an hour, so that's been aiding to my TV time, which is probably not the best. But TV shows I've been loving are Melissa and Joey, which I heard was canceled, and that's really sad because it's getting even better. It's always been really good, but it's still really good. I don't think it's losing funders, so I think that's really dumb that they decided to cancel that. But that is besides the point. I've been loving the episodes. Downton Abbey, I'm all caught up. I finished series 5 at the end of my reading week. Absolutely loved it. At first it was a slow beginning, I found, but I really liked where the characters went by the end of the series. For series 5, and I'm really excited for series 6, and now I'm like in the clear. There's no spoilers that will await me, that I'll be scared to know. Pretty Little Liars has gone amazing this month. I find that this season has been one, maybe it's because I've been very consistent watching it, but I've been really enjoying yeah, just watching it and seeing where it's going, and I'm really excited for March 24th when they're releasing who like Big A is. So that's gonna be very exciting. Me and my cousin have been discussing this, like we're very curious to know, as a lot of people are, and we were like discussing this for a good half of the time we hung out on reading week. I've been watching The Game. Next week's the season finale. It's very sad because then there's only one more season. I love that show so much. New Girl and Revenge, also The Middle. Those 3 shows are on the same network for me. I've kept up with The Middle, and Revenge and New Girl I'm a little bit behind. I think Revenge 1 episode and New Girl like 3 or 4, so gotta get caught up. And lastly, I started watching a new show on DVD. It's called Picket Fences, and it's basically like a small town mystery-ish contemporary drama show. I don't really know how to describe it that well, but the first season I got, and it's on DVD, but the other seasons aren't, so you're gonna have to find out how to watch the rest of those. But yeah, that has been my TV shows, and I've been really into podcasts this month, like extremely, and I'm going to do a video just detailing all the podcasts I've been loving. But I love playing Crossy Roads, which is an app I talked about last month, and listening to podcasts. It's like my favorite activity, which is really sad. But I really like doing that. And I have one podcast that was a stand-up podcast this month, and you guys probably have heard of this if you listen to podcasts or you know about podcasts. And it's Serial. It's basically like an 11-episode season, and there's going to be a new season, I think this fall, they said, or like sometime soon. But basically it's going over a murder trial. This guy was suspected of murdering his ex-girlfriend, and it goes over and looks at all the evidence and stuff, and it's done in a way that's very good and very intriguing, and you want to know what's going to happen. It's been getting a lot. It's always on the #1 on the iTunes top charts of podcasts, so I suggest listening to that if you really like that kind of thing. It's very interesting. And yeah, that's for all my entertainment favorites. I had a lot this month because of being off for a week. I had more time, I would say. But yes, absolutely loving all my entertainment favorites. Okay, so for beauty favorites, or just, yeah, product favorites, I guess. First off, I have my hand cream. So if you guys have been watching for a lot of months, you guys will know that, or at least these videos, you guys will know that I've been having problems with my hands. The weather just this year has been, as soon as I take off my gloves, it's like my hands go crazy and they're all like dry. So, because the wind has just been really, I don't know, this year it's just been weird. I've never had this before. And I've tried a lot of things, but nothing seemed to be working until I tried Vaseline Intensive Care Healthy Hands and Stronger Nails. Now, my nails are always insanely long. They're just fast growing nails and they're already strong, so this stuff has been making them even stronger, but it's really helped, and it has a really good scent. I can't really describe the scent, but it's not a gross scent, and it's also fast drying, which is really good for me because usually I just put on my hand cream and I like to go and, you know, type something, or I'm going out and I don't want my hands to be all sticky, so it's very, it dissolves very fast, which is another thing, and it doesn't make your hands feel greasy, which are two components that I really enjoy in hand cream and I don't really find a lot. And I've been really enjoying that. And the second thing I've really been enjoying is this Tarte High Performance Naturals Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. And I got a little deluxe sample of my Sephora order. If you watch my Sephora haul, you might have seen this. And I have about halfway left. It's a very small sample and I absolutely love the primer. It's really good. I usually use it on Mondays and Thursdays because I have a long day at school. I come home for a little bit in between. Maybe like an hour gap, but I'm there basically from 9 o'clock to, and then I get home around 7. So in the day, I was finding when I wasn't putting on primer, I find my face would get looking like patchy, and like sometimes it would look like if the sun had hit my face, then it would look like I don't know, like greasy kind of, and I just didn't like that, and I had to keep applying powder. I didn't bring powder to school though, and it was getting kind of annoying. So since this is a small sample, I only use it on those days, and then I've been actually adapting and using more primers because I find that they're keeping my makeup on better. And I've just been enjoying that. It's very expensive, so that's why I'm using it very sparingly. And yeah, that's basically one of my favorites. And then my last favorite is actually a fragrance, and I got this in my Ipsy bag for this month. It's the Demeter Roll-On Perfume Oil in the scent First Love. And it smells like buttercups, and I absolutely love the scent of it. It's just really good. I'll try to describe more. Buttercup, yeah, buttercups. Like if you have smelled a buttercup, the flower. I don't know if they're actually called buttercups, flowers. I don't know. If you smelled that flower, that's exactly what it smells like, but just a sweeter and a really nice scent, and it's just really beautiful. And it's a roller ball, so it's really good just throw in your bag and stuff. And I've just been really enjoying that. So that has been my beauty favorite. Another one of my favorite categories is actually clothing. And this is one of my favorites. It's actually, I'm wearing it today. It's a nice bulky sweater. You probably can't see the color very well, but it's navy. I've just been loving wearing, like, drowning in sweaters to school. It's so comfy. Even though it's cold outside, that's one of the things I love about winters, because you can just wear bulky clothing and it's just so warm, and it just makes me feel like it's not like, in the summer, I don't wear like constraining clothes, but I feel like in the summer, it's like generally tighter clothes. And in the winter, it's just this loose and like comfy clothes. And since I don't wear like sweatpants or anything, it's like the version for my, upper half. So it just, you know, love wearing those oversized sweaters. And they keep me really warm. So that's one of the things I've been loving too. So after a month of reflecting and, you know, talking about all my favorites, it's good to look forward. I like to include this category because it's always good to look forward, obviously, and as well as looking back. But one of my things I'm looking forward to this month is definitely hanging out with my friends. There's some good movies coming out, and me and my best friend are very excited to see some of them, and we're probably going to be hanging out a bit in March. And also I'm looking forward to also hanging out with my cousin. We're going to be watching the Pretty Little Liars series, not series finale, season finale in March. Just looking forward to good TV and good books. March is going to be a little bit of a stressful month for school because it's the last month of school, which I say every month, but you know, every month really drives me up the wall because I stress myself out. It's bad. But, I'm just looking forward to, you know, little things like, I don't know, just spending time with people more this month, I would say. Yeah, that's basically, like, in the school months, I find it so hard to look forward to anything. And I guess signing up and seeing what summer course is, because I'm going to be taking a summer course. I really hope they offer the one I want to take, because it's going to help me, and I feel I'm just going to get ahead this summer, I think, by 2 courses. So then next year, a second semester, I think I'm going to just take 4 courses and have 5 courses the first semester, and then I'll still be 1 credit ahead. So I'm thinking of doing that, so I'm excited to see where that's going to go. But yep, that's basically it. So yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.